Konbanwa, Planeswalkers. You're listening to Radio Kyoto, coming to you from our studios, residing on the pious side of the multiverse this evening. And this week, we're continuing our residence in Ravnica. We're hitting that rank draft season, continuing on with Ravnica Allegiance. That means the best of ones are out in there in front of us. So in this series, we'll start up a draft. We'll draft this episode. And then we're going to battle over the next so many episodes, either until we've won 7 matches or we lose 3 against our Planewalker peers out there. So with that, let's get into the draft queues and go. Kompai. All right, we'll switch the view here. All right, we got Zagana, is a pretty good rare. Pitiless Pontiff is quite a solid uncommon. Macabre Mockery, not really looking to play that. And the Bullrock Clan Crusher is pretty solid as well. Let's see, as far as uncommons go, Get to the Point is okay removal, but expensive. Summary Judgment is solid removal. In white, Impassioned Order is solid in white, and that's kind of it as far as like for first pickable. I think Zagana is enough to kind of go off of a 4/4/4/4. Um, if another when Zagana enters the battlefield, you can cantrip if you control another creature with a +1/+1 counter on it. It's got an adapt cost. Each creature with a +1/+1 counter on it has trample. That is pretty solid. Pitiless Pontiff is good there as well. I think if we do this, I mean, we're passing. There's not much blue here, not much Simic in that mind. Kind of just leaving it open to kind of pass some decent white. I think you want to go Zagana with this pick. Kind of just continue to stay open. Let's see what we got. We'll actually put this in the sideboard and see where things are going. Okay, Eyes Everywhere. Daggercaster. Flames of Razebore. Eyes Everywhere I think is okay, but it's a turn 3 do nothing. So that's not great. Flames of the Razebore I like as a removal spell, but you probably want that more in Gruul than Rakdos, so I think this is just a Gruul card straight up. Skittering Eel I think is solid. Airmunculus I think is probably the best common we have here. And honestly, goes with our first pick to some degree. We are taking Airmunculus and continuing to look Simic here. Windstorm Drake, this is kind of like a flying lord. Trollbred Guardian is quite solid in the Simic deck as well. As far as commons go, Blade Juggler is quite solid. I would say in Swordform Hybrid, also good. I think a 5/5 for 5 with Adapt, and you get the +1/+1 counters, have Trample. Swordform Hybrid, maybe we can wheel that. That might be a tall order to ask, but I like these 3 cards, Blade Juggler, Trollbred Guardian, Hybrid. I think if I was leaning black, I'd go Blade Juggler. But Imperious Oligarch is solid too, but I'd probably go Blade Juggler over top of that. So, given where we are right now, I don't think we're looking at those black cards, so I don't think it's worth kind of the difference between Blade Juggler, Guardian, Hybrid. They're all semi-equal, I believe. And with that, I think we go with the Guardian probably over the Hybrid and hope to get more hybrids from there. So we're, quite solid in Simic, I think, to this point. So I'll just, take it out of the sideboard. Kind of keep pushing the agenda. Zertok Goblin is good. Not really for us, though. You really want to be Gruul with that. Arrestor's Zeal is okay. Summary Judgment, very Duelist is solid. Sage's Rose Savant. Quench. I think Fairy Duelist is pretty solid here. Simic Guildgate as well. It could open up some splash potential for us too. I think we want to go with the 2-drop though. Let's get in. You don't even need to be necessarily playing this on 2. Still really early. Wrecking Beast is okay, but I mean, expensive. Um, I'd rather stay low to the curve here. So maybe we're even, gosh, are we just doing another Simic mold here? Maybe that's coming across to us. We'll see if we can make this a little bit spicier than what we've done before. I think, my pick here is Sages of Savant versus Duelist versus Guildgate. I'd rather have Fairy Duelist, I think, than the Sages of Savant. And yeah, we can wait on the Guildgate stuff for now. All right. Looking like, Simic, Azorius in this pack. Sentinel's Mark is solid. Not necessarily where we are right now, but maybe we're looking bad. Regenesis, not a huge fan of. That's expensive to get cards like that back. Summary Judgment again. I mean, white is... Maybe we should be, one of these, like, Bant decks. Homunculus, not really a fan. Coral Commands. So, Stony Strength is okay, but kind of, not the greatest if I can adapt, use my mana in a different format. I think we'll just grab the, I think it's between these white cards here. We're starting to lean this way a little bit. I think it's Summary Judgment versus Sentinel's Mark. And we'll take the Sentinel's Mark versus the removal here. So bringing that in play. All right, looks like Azorius may be open with the Sphinx coming around, Watchful Giant, Thought Collapse, Stony Strength, Gruul Guildgate, and Grasping Thrall is still out there. All right. I don't think we want to do the Sphinx. It's not worth moving to Azorius there. We don't have sideboards, so I don't think the volley is necessarily what we want to be doing either. Thought Collapse is pretty solid if we're starting to move into more of a control shell. Stony Strength is an okay trick. I think we'll go Thought Collapse right now. Banquet Blood, no. Impassioned Order is okay. But man, we not really liking the red cards here. I don't think we want a Caretaker. That doesn't work well for us. That's not really a Guildgate we want. Shimmering Possibilities, okay. Maybe just Impassioned Order, where we'll start to see what's happening here on white. Alright, so this is the last pack we haven't seen. Blade Juggler is here. We've got the Scuttlegator and Quench kind of in our colors to this point. So we're not seeing white in this pack. Not the greatest of blue and green. So not really the Bant stuff here. As far as, I mean, that's a decent Gruul card. Gravelhide Goblin and Blade Juggler is just quite solid. So I don't think we're losing out as much. I mean, Scuttlegator can't get really big and controlling. I think we can get those guys later. We'll just look at just a Blade Juggler and kind of see what's happening here. All right, so we get our pack back. Order's still out there. Gift of Strength is still out there. I think we'll get the, let's see how we're doing on creature count. So, Sentinel's Mark, Trollbird Guardian. We'll put the Blade Juggler in the sideboard for now. So, okay, so we got five creatures to this point. That is not too bad coming out of the first pack. Not sure if we're playing the Impassioned Order, though. Worth adding another Impassioned Order? Probably not. Not a huge fan of the Territorial Boar, so I think we're going Gift of Strength. Knights, Quench, Commando, Sagittarius Volley, Steeple Creeper is what we want to be doing. Arrester's Admonition is quite solid. We got some card draw with the Insight. If we get into that white splash, but we got to start picking up lands for that. I think we go with the Arresters at this point. Knight, no. Zealous Rest, Quench. Grab the Quench because it's on color. Arrestor Zeal. I mean, I don't think we're playing Quench, so we'll just grab the Arrestor Zeal at this point. Watchful Giant, Homunculus, Thirsting It, we'll grab. Homunculus, we'll throw him in for now, but doubtful. We'll get the Impassioned Order out of here. We'll get rid of the Sentinel's Mark, and let's kind of see how we're going. Um, yeah, we're not playing either of these. And this is ours. So come pack on to pack 2. Come pie over. Oh, okay, we got the Ram is quite solid, but we're gonna picking up some gates here. Kaya's Wrath is sweet, but not in our colors. Acrobat is solid, not in our colors. So I like the uncommons here. This is a milling strategy here. I bet we can get Steeple Creeper on the wheel. Something like that didn't come around last time. I think we go with the Ram. Start prioritizing gates. I think, if this is pack 1, I'm going Kaya's Wrath, or the Ram. In our colors, it's Ram or Eel. The only thing that downgrades Ram is we don't have any gates just yet. So it's Ram or Eel. Taking a look at where we stand right now. The ammunition over here. 3 drops. We can grab a 3 drop. Don't have that many 4 drops. Just our rare to this point. So we're gonna grab the Ram and kind of prioritize some gates. Breeding pool, not a gate, but it's our colors, so that's kind of nice. Nothing in the top column otherwise. That's our top row there. That's really for us. Mammoth Spider, maybe. Savage Smash, well, we got to get some gates in there. Maybe we just go Gateway Plaza. It's so slow. I bet we want 1. And we're not seeing the red really come to us that we'd want to see. So we'll do Gateway Plaza for now. Throw that just in the sideboard. Ooh, another Plaza. Okay. Spirit of the Spires, Dovin's Acuity, Combine Guildmage is probably our pick here. No on the Coral Commander. Brush Strider is just kind of filler. Combine Guildmage is our dude. Clamor Shaman, okay, that could be splashable. Tower Defense, not for us. Exposed to Daylight, not really. Steeple Creeper is a little bit more on brand for us. And a Simic Locket, not bad. But we'll take the creature. Yes, really kind of the only card in our colors that I think we should be considering. Wilderness Reclamation, not a huge fan of. Gyre Engineers, okay. Applied Biomancy is a much better trick. I like that over Arrester's Admonition. Prying Eyes is pretty expensive. Final Payment's solid, but that's going to take some work to get with. And we are just seeing a ton of Rakdos and Gruul Guild Gates, so that's kind of hurting our Gatebreaker Ram there. But this is a solid trick, Applied Biomancy. Not going to steer away from that. Alright, Cavalcade of Calamity, excuse me, not easy for me to say. Sylvan Wayfinder is okay, decent dig at 2. Gruul Guildgate maybe where we need to start prioritizing though. So just kind of getting guild gates here. Sylvan Wayfinder. Again, creature count, how we doing on 2s? Not a ton of 2s. Sylvan Wayfinder can kind of stop the aggro assault. But we'll take some of these, near color gates. Clear the Mind, Skittering Eel. Perfect. This is a pack we haven't seen, so we still may have another Skittering Eel come back around to us, which would be awesome. Kind of keep an eye out for that. Rubble Slinger's okay at 3, but we only got 1/4 right now. And that's Sagana, so I think we take the Skittering Eel here. Solid, above average card. Swirling Torrent, Junk Troller, interesting, and a Guild Gate. I think we go with the Guild Gate here, kind of potentially opening up that white splash we were talking about in the first pack. Here it's Homunculus or Steeple Creeper or Stony Strength. I think we go, we got decent trick with Gift of Strength, and I'd rather have the Gift of Strength than the Applied Biomancy. I think we go with the Steeple Creeper. Keep the creatures rolling. Alright, here, really only thing in our color, Mammoth Spider, we'll throw it in. Stop the Flyers. Sylvan Brush Strider, we'll throw that in as well. We're doing really good on our picks here. Simic Locket versus Clear to Mind, Tower Defense, Exposed to Daylight. We'll grab a Locket. Throw that in sideboard for now. Wilderness Reclamation. I mean, we're not playing any of these. I don't think we're playing Wilderness Reclamation. We'll throw that in the sideboard for right now. Cavalcade versus Prying Eyes. Clear the Mind. All right, third pack, come pie. Let's see it. Not a rare you necessarily want to see. No. Goblin, no. Throwed Mystic is quite solid for us. We don't have one. We could use one. I'm not seeing anything in here common. That is, kind of first pickable. Maybe Titanic Brawl is okay removal, but Frode Mystic is pretty solid, and the Guild Gate, would love to see that on the wheel. So we'll grab the Frode Mystic here. All right, we're seeing a lot of good stuff here. Essence Capture's okay. Another Steeple Creeper. Lawmage's Binding. Again, I like this removal. Maybe we can kind of get into that splash. And again, a Guild Gate not in any of our two colors. So we'll grab Lawmage's Binding and just kind of throw that into the sideboard for right now, kind of see how things go. Okay, nothing in the uncommon level. It's really for us. Maybe the Clan Crusher could be decent if we get that splash going into red. Thought Collapse is okay. Rubble Slinger. I think we'll take the Clan Crusher, and maybe that ends up being a splash color for us. Okay, we don't want the Basilica Bell Haunt. Gate Colossus could be solid, but Gate missing here, so that makes that tough. Slime Bind is decent removal. Man, can we go Gate Colossus and really just like slam every gate that we get here? Let's give that a shot. Let's get greedy. Like, how much gates are we compared to? Alright, Arrester's Admonition. Do we just grab the gate because we have a gate here? I think we grab the Arrester's Admonition. Chillbringer is awesome in our colors. Great tempo play. Not seeing the gates, though. Code of Constraint is okay. It is, just not in our, Thought Collapse versus Code of Constraint. I think we're probably looking Code of Constraint here, and we'll throw that right into the sideboard. Gate, no gates. Senate Griffin. Archer, I mean, they got the, 5-drop white there. Just expensive cards. Senate Griffin is probably the more responsible pick. Archway Angel is the gate pick. Let's see how we're doing. So if we take out the Gate Colossus, I mean, we're up there on our 5 drops right now. Looking 6, and that's oof. I think we look 4 drop at the Griffin. Got a gate, just scooping it up, not looking at anything else in the pack. Alright. Steeple Creeper. No gate. Throw the Thought Collapse in. We'll see how that goes. Slime Bind comes back around. We'll take one of them. And then just white being so massively open. Exposed to Daylight. And the wall. Alright. Alright, now we switch over to this view. Alright, get rid of this auto suggest here. We're going to be adding gates. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's enough to splash a white. And it's tough splashing a red this way. We needed really just another Gruul Guild Gate. So that makes it tough on the Bulwark Crusher. I don't think we want the Simic Lock. I don't think we need that. The Gate Colossus is, I mean, that's a 6-drop. Best case. Given the number of gates we have. I don't think we're looking for Wilderness Reclamation. I mean, our splash in white. We could do Sentinel's Mark 1. We could do Lawmage's Binding. I think Lawmage's Binding comes in. Alright, let's see over here. We're gonna get our removals, Trixies, off to the side. Let's see how much we really need here. A lot of Steep Creepers. Alright, good to know. So, I mean, what are we at here? Now we're up by, what is that? 3? Plus we got to land, so we're really up by 2. We got to make 2 cuts. Maybe we'll see how these lands work out. So it's kind of either the Bulwark Clan Crusher versus the removal card. I mean, if you get Bulwark going, I mean, that is just great with our Adapt. Just turns into its own engine. So we got 8 spells, which means creature-wise, what are we staring at here? 17 creatures. We could probably lose some creatures. We'll use Homunculus, yes. That is what we want to get rid of. So now we're staring at 16 creatures. A lot of action. I think the curve is right. I mean, if anything, it's maybe a Steeple Creeper goes down. But that's just, I mean, solid. Solid 3-drop. Senate Griffin, I think I'll just kind of keep. I kind of like the, you know, Scry there. Maybe it's a Thought Collapse we get rid of. Slambind is good as far as keeping one of those. And Arresters is okay. I mean, Thought Collapse, what are we doing on 3? We're probably 3. We're starting to hold up mana on 4, maybe. Trying to get to 5. Probably not a bad thing to have. We're looking to get to maybe some of these big boys. So we can add in like a Gate Colossus. If we do that, what do we take out? Like, Mammoth Spider is really a defensive dude. I think that's what would come out. Would you rather have Mammoth Spider or the Guildgate? Let me know in the comments. Or Mammoth Spider or the Colossus, I guess, is really the consideration here. I think you just go Colossus. Take out the Spider. And let's go big, right? Can we get that in between? Yeah, nice. Okay. And, you know, we still want to get rid of, I think it's a spell here or a Steeple Creeper. Or this Brush Strider? I think it's Brush Strider. That's just kind of filler. Just completely average filler. And land-wise, what do we get over here? This guy? Alright, nice. I guess we play the Gate just to kind of have the Gate for Gate Colossus. Skitter, or the Gate Colossus and the Ram. Want to get 2 gates down. It's going to be tough to do with just 4. Got to get through half our deck on average to get there. So that's tough. Gates definitely went in this draft. Note that bots taking Gates, but they're, you know, didn't really have much of a chance to take the Ram. Definitely could have taken the Gate Colossus. So they're not valuing that. All right. Looking to get rid of one more. I'm guessing it's just a Thought Collapse right now. We'll see. Kind of leaves 2 counter spells, Frilled Mystic and just 1 Thought Collapse at this point. And white, I think we're good on white sources. Be tough on red. Do we want, so Clan Crusher could go in, but what are we taking out if we do that? I mean, that's probably like Senate Griffin, Steeple Creeper. 5-drop, take out a 3-drop. It's kind of tough. Kind of think this is the deck we're going forward with. We got to get our land situation right here. So it's kind of blues 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 blue. Okay. And green is 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 17, 13, we want more blue sources. 17, 13. We're gonna need more green, I think. So what are we looking at here? This is 10 blue sources, 11. Green is 8. So that's 11 to 8. You want to go 10, 9? Kind of level that out. Is that going to make it tough on blue? Some double blues. A load of early blues. I mean, that we really got to get to 3 mana. Very Duelist and Combine Guild Major just not there to block and put up a stone wall. So if we had aggro, we're in trouble. I mean, 8 green is tough, so I think where's the lands here? We'll run this a little bit more even. More hedging towards the blue. Got a lot more blue again, 17 to 13 blue. We'll be good on white sources, and we just got the red in there just for the gate, really. So, I mean, we don't got sideboards or nothing here, so, alright, what do we got here? So, Simic Gate Crush. It's kind of like, get in big, get in fast. We got some flyers. Simic Gate, adapt, trample, and flying. So, yeah. That's really what we're trying to do. Adapt, move around some counters on the Guild Mage, make things bigger than they should be, trample, get a little bit tricksy. Ram and Gate Colossus has some spice. Alright, nice. Should be classic Simic here, I think, with, we'll call it a Gate Splash. Alright, that'll do it here for this episode, Planeswalkers. But pick us up tomorrow, and we'll see how this baby does. Until then, Sewahu Suru, Planeswalkers.